Hi, this is the review for Black Mirror Season 3, Episode 6, Hated in the Nation. It's the final episode of this season. And I have to say it was pretty good. It played more like a TV movie than an actual episode of a series, to be honest, because it's about an hour and 20 minutes long, a little bit more than that. And it's about, this strange case of a woman that's killed in her home. She's hated by many people because she has criticized like a human rights advocate or something like that. And yeah, she's assassinated, and they think it's the husband at the beginning, but thanks to another officer that has some expertise in technology and such, they realized it has something to do with social networks. So when they investigate, and they realize that engineered bees, like robotic bees that they use to pollinate flowers, because real bees are dead in this world, have been the cause of her death. The bee like pierced her brain and, fucked her brain, basically. So a rapper dies, and they try to save this other woman from dying, but they are unable to. So they realize someone is doing this and controlling the bees, and he gains control of all the bees, but then he tricks them into thinking they have control back, and it's only to use those bees to actually kill the people that wanted to kill the other people before. I mean, it's better if you've seen it, because my explanation was not that good. But essentially, it deals with many things, to be honest. It deals, first of all, with hate speech, with freedom of speech, basically. Because yes, you have the freedom to say whatever you want, but how far are you willing to take that right to? Because it can be pretty disastrous if you actually write something very awful. I mean, people are actually convicted of to jail or to pay some fines now, because if you say something bad about someone in the media, it can happen in some countries, and most countries, I would say. If you say, I don't know, I'm going to kill the president, they will look you up and fuck you for it. I mean, it happens. It happens all over the place. So I think it really also talks about the power of social media, how people are involved into it, and how people think everything is a game, basically. They think everything is just for fun. They think everything is just like talk, like fun talk, just to say that, oh, she should be dead because she said that, I don't know, this person was whatever, or this other was horrible, whatever. And it really plays, it really makes you think about what the outcome of all that online bullying, if you will, is. Yes, the story is a little bit far-fetched. It's a little bit too unbelievable that a person has control over all of these engineer bees, and that he's able to control them in order to kill people. But, they use that in order to make us think, okay, what if anyone could see whatever you're doing in your computer, whatever you do in the social media, in the social networks. What if all of those things you say had consequences? Because I think I'm not the only person that comments, for example, sometimes on news when they appear on Facebook, for example, or there are many people that love those forums underneath those forums in actual newspaper websites. And people love that, and they love to comment and to say one thing and the other, and they don't really think they will have consequences. I mean, people can get really xenophobic, really racist, really awful in general in social media, and they think it has no consequence in the real world. But I think that as we advance in this technology, we realize that all of those things we say will have consequences in a way or the other. And I think this episode was connected to episode 3, I think, which was about this person, we don't know who it was, that revealed a bunch of things about awful people. And I think it plays out in the same way that how far we're willing to go to have not freedom, but these technologies, these advantages that makes us technologically advanced, if you will. I mean, I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but yeah, it makes you think a lot about that. I mean, the episode was really, I think the acting was really good, especially from Kelly MacDonald. I mean, she was really nuanced in all the sides of her character. I mean, she's a policeman that's kind of bitter, I think. Something happened to her, but she's really nervous when she has to be nervous, and she's really like mysterious when she has to be, and I think the ending is quite nice. I think maybe people think that it had to have another ending, on one more scene maybe, but I think it's okay then. Of course, it makes you think that about justice too a little bit, because the person that they are chasing at the end, he's a genocidal maniac. I mean, no doubt about that. I don't know how justice works, because they are not getting him by the book. Let's say they are getting him by their rules, by their ways of doing things, and it's not the same. And no one will know if they killed him. I mean, it's really weird. It plays out in a really weird way, but I really like the episode because it had nice visual effects. To be honest, it was pretty nice, and you don't really know where it's going at all times, which I think it's an advantage. Many episodes of many series, you know exactly what's going to happen, and that's really annoying. And that happens, for example, in Westworld. Sometimes it's really predictable, and some of the episodes of this season of Black Mirror were just like that. They were really predictable. Episode 1, for example, you know that she's going to end up not caring about the point system, and that's what happens. And or the player is going to be like fucked by that game, and that's happening. So it's really predictable. I mean, I'm going to change to the review of the season now, because chapter 5, episode 5 was for me the worst one. Was really, it didn't have anything. It had zombies, and I think it had zombies just for the sake of having zombies, because everyone likes zombies now, except me, because I don't get it. I don't like them at all. But yeah, for me, it didn't have anything. It didn't talk about racism again, and it talked about how people can be awful to other people sometimes, or most of the time. So it really plays out like that. And yeah, besides that, I really liked episodes. Which was it? I think it was number 4 and number 3 were the best episodes, because they really make you think of it, because they were really well done, to be honest. The acting was good, the directing was good, the screenplay was good, everything was really well done, and what I said before, you don't really know where it's going to end. So I think that's really good in these times, that we know exactly where anything's going to end. I mean, with all these sci-fi series, we always know where they end up. We just want to see the road, and I don't want to see only the road. I want to be surprised by the end also, and that applies toward movies too. So I think those episodes are the big ones of this season, and I hope that when they come back for season 4, which I know they will, because it's Netflix now, and I bet many people saw it. Not as many people as Stranger Things, for example, or probably Luke Cage, but I think it has a cult following, and I understand why. So I'm hoping for that season next year, hopefully. And yeah, I really thought it was a good season. I don't know if we'll always see the other episodes of the other seasons, because I actually read the synopsis for all of them, so I kind of cheated and kind of screwed it up for myself. So yeah, I'm going to stop this review now, because it's the end of this season for Black Mirror, and maybe I'm going to do another series soon. Maybe I don't know. I wouldn't go for comedies, for example, or animated series because the episodes are all so different and also repetitive sometimes that I don't think it makes sense. And yeah, and I'm not really watching any other dramas right now, so I will have to maybe dug up some of the movies I've seen this year. So maybe that's going to be entertaining, and other movies that I've seen before that I think I have a couple of things to say about, and or that I want to share with you. So I hope you like that on this English side of the channel, and in the Spanish side of the channel I will have like random videos like I have been having all this time. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it wasn't really good. I'm annoyed by the sound that I'm going to correct, and I'm annoyed by everything today. It's not been such a great morning, so sorry if it's not so good. So yeah, thank you so much for following me on these Black Mirror's season 3 reviews, and expect other reviews soon. Thank you so much. Bye.